Alright, we will see how this one goes for BunBun and RedIron as they face off against the Protoss Space VD and Mojo Jojo. The Zerg, those guys are at the top of the screen, and then at the bottom we have BunBun playing as the Teal Terran and RedIron, that's me, playing as the Purple Protoss. Getting things moving on the economy. It's always unfair. The Zergs start out with 8 units and we only get 7. So BunBun moving out here, start putting up a wall at the single ramp that comes into the base, other than the one behind the rocks over here. See the Overlord watching the rocks over there for Mojo, and Space VD lays down a pylon and comes out to scout. RedIron does the same thing, puts it closer to the mist. And BunBun goes out looking around. Another pylon from RedIron. Everybody's pretty even except for BunBun on worker count. Oh, there goes 2 more for who is that? Mojo Jojo. And Space VD has his drone come in to look around. All he sees is a pylon. He does not see the forge that is warping in over here as BunBun gets up his barracks and starts things off. Semi-wall coming in here with 2 gateways from Space VD at the very front as BunBun chases off his probe. Barracks about halfway finished there. Just working over here. No gas for BunBun, no gas yet for RedIron, no gas yet for Space VD, and gas almost finished. There it is for Mojo Jojo. Cannon going down, as well as a gateway for RedIron. I'm going to put a cannon on the other side of the mist to watch that ramp so that no shenanigans happen over there. Another rack's coming down for BunBun at the ramp. And a forge for Space VD, further cluttering up that ramp at the front of their base. Pool is down and extractor is down. We've got 2 more Overlords coming out for Mojo Jojo, as we're seeing the Cyber Core, another cannon for RedIron, and here comes the complete wall with a fly depot and tech lab coming from BunBun. Walling things off pretty good up the front, has his gas going. Still no gas for RedIron, but 2 more gateways coming up. We're seeing BunBun station some units around the map to get some vision. And what do we have here? A Cyber Core, another pylon coming in for Space VD, leaving a little gap there so his guys can get through as he puts down a cannon behind his gateways. Roach Warren for Mojo Jojo as he's spawning additional larvae using his queen, and we see the first roaches of the game, and they start popping out. We're 1 Marauder, 3 Marines versus 3 roaches with 6 zealots right now. It's a pretty good force for the team at the top. They're just biding their time, sitting back, waiting at the moment, and same seems to be going on down here at the bottom of the map. A 3rd Rax comes down, and here comes another pylon for safety. Some zealots coming out, 3 on the way. No rushes or pushes yet as RedIron gets stuff put together, except for this zealot that gets stuck in between the gateways. It's going to be a lonely game for that guy. We've got more zealots and roaches just massing at the front of this base here. factory coming out. No addition to this barracks yet. BunBun hits the ping, showing that his marine just got killed, and let's see, we've got 7 roaches, 12 roaches coming in with about 8 zealots. Gonna come in on these rocks at the back gate. BunBun and RedIron have moved over the forces to that side so that when these rocks go down they'll be ready. That's a lot of dudes. Thank goodness for cannons. And there go the rocks, so it's just force versus force, but these photon cannons are going to get some definite kills here. All of these forces focus firing down 1 unit at a time to try to gain the advantage. The toss units go down quickly, but the marauders are making a difference with their concussion shells, slowing those roaches down. 7 cannon kills there, 5 cannon kills here. These marauders and marines probably have a good bit themselves. So now we are looking at more guys coming down in the back gate. Nope, they're just going to chill there. Getting ready for the expo up here with Mojo Jojo. Small force still here for RedIron and BunBun. Sentries, so those roaches can't get in if they do try. We've got a tank up here from BunBun watching things happen. This SCV is seeing all of this happen up here where these roaches are just coming through. Nothing has been researched at the Roach Warren yet, even though he has the ability to do so. Puts down a Hydralisk Den instead as these roaches move down to try to clear out what was remaining of that force. A little bit of good production goes a long way, and you see these roaches just get annihilated. I think 1 Terran died in that battle. RedIron gets an observer out as the factory gets moving on another tank. 5 marauders coming out there, a few marines here. BunBun says he's going to expo to the safe expo over there where we can both sit and defend if we need to. Extra command center coming down, as well as a starport for BunBun. Quite a few zealots sitting up here for Space VD. He's got 8 versus the RedIron having 4 stalkers and 3 sentries and 1 zealot. About even in terms of unit numbers, but a little bit more variety on RedIron side. Mojo Jojo getting out the Hydralisks. No upgrade to the Hydralisk yet, even though he has the option. Pops down the second base at that natural expansion as Space VD moves over there to get his base started as well. RedIron coming up with his first expansion as BunBun pings that there's an expo going on over on the side of the map, as this SCV has held that Xel'Naga watchtower this whole game. We kind of know what's going on from the bottom of the map. Another SCV at this Xel'Naga tower, and the force from the bottom of the map starts moving up with tanks and cannons watching the back gate and the front gate pretty well walled off with some tanks coming in to hang out. 1 pylon sitting here for Space VD, but no real worries there, as warp gates have not been functioning as warp gates. He has still been putting out units just using the gateway. Let's see if after these units come out, there's the warp gate technology right there. As this force comes in, takes out this almost completed nexus. I think it gets cancelled, and then Mojo Jojo has his expansion go down as well. Colossus coming out from RedIron. As the force moves on over to see what awaits them at the ramp. A bunch of zealots moving down for Space VD. And the RedIron BunBun force is moving down to intercept. Well, they're not going anywhere. So that force is going to move on up and see what awaits him up here. Got some Colossus sitting in the back that we haven't seen in play yet. As BunBun and RedIron charge up the ramp. Here come the Colossus from up above. Colossi, Hydralisks, really kind of taking a beating up against the focus fire of these two forces controlled by one player. Vikings coming in, good against Colossi, and we're going to see RedIron try to come up and take out the supply for the Space VD player, making it so that no more Colossi can come out, but he gets 2 out based on the old supply levels, and those need to go down quickly for these guys to survive. And there goes that Colossus. Nothing left for Space VD. Mojo Jojo leaves the game, having nothing left for himself either, and with the first attack defended back here at the rocks, and teching to some units that would deal with tiny little guys, BunBun and RedIron take this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it.